Next is Hal McGlathery. We are inducting Hal as I think the plaque will say player/manager. We could have thrown a few other things in there. Hal was hired, again, I mentioned this earlier, Parks and Rec, 1970. Aside from putting together the zip trip team and so forth, Hal was fundamental in the planning and construction of the Franklin Park complex, where many of us spent a lot of time. I mean, I remember my goal when I first started playing. Geez, I want to play under the lights at Franklin. I want to be under the lights at Franklin. Well, thank you, Hal, because I was able to do that. Hal was one of the very few who mastered the arc of the softball. Most slow pitch pitchers would arc the ball 10, 12 feet. Hal's was 20 to 25 feet. Now, I don't know, I never played slow pitch. I don't know what the percentage is. I'm sure it's a lot easier to hit a 10-foot arc than it is a 20-foot arc. I'm sure a 25-foot arc is like a ball coming straight down. And it's amazing to me. But he was a master of it. In addition to pitching for Zip Trip, he was often picked up for tournaments by the top slow pitch team in Spokane, Chico's Pizza at the time, and did very well. What can I say? Hal, long overdue. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this. I want to tell you, I thought it was really cool that I could be inducted on the same day as the Zip Trip Wilson construction team that are all here 50 years ago, and there's about a dozen people came to this today. I have to tell you, I was really thrilled to be invited to be inducted individually. I didn't even touch the excitement that I felt for this team to be inducted. This team played together. We had our kids with us. We had our parents with us. Every game was like a reunion game. And it was very special that everybody got along so well. I'm so happy about that. And the arc, yeah, it was pretty steep. But they kind of retired me because they changed the rule. It's meant to be a hitter's game, and that's why they brought the arc down. And it took me my effectiveness away, but that's okay. I had fun throwing that ball up in the arc, but it was a team effort that really made it personally so special. And I want to thank you for inducting them more than inducting me. Thank you.
And I didn't mention this earlier, but I should have. Hal was also instrumental in the formation back in the early 70s of the Spokane Women's Officiating Board that officiated the high school and girls college basketball games here in Spokane. He was one of the first referees. And I remember working with Hal in for a couple of those years. I think if I'd stayed in refereeing and not in coaching. I probably might still have some hair left on my head, but that's okay.